just a good, innocent Christian boy.
What?
Come on!
Come on.
So you go on any, like, gay recruiting trips lately?
Recruiting trips?
I don't know.
What is that?
That's what my grandpa says the gays do. Although I have yet to see one, like, road sign. It's like, try gay today.
There's no signs. There's no signs. It's the glory holes. That's the converter.
Glory holes scare the crap out of me.
Come on!
Why?
Because you don't know what's on the other side.
Because 9 out of 10 times it's me on the other side. Is that why?
No, I mean, if I'm already desperate enough to put my dick in a random hole, I'm not worrying about who's doing the... Right? I'm more worried about how malicious they are. Like all of a sudden, like a cleaver just comes down. Suddenly, I'm a woman.
Come on!
What the fuck?
It is 9 o'clock, about to start the show today. Oh, man, everyone's in a good mood. This will be interesting. Sugar's already fired up, and I don't know. We'll see. This portion of the show...
Where's Gina?
I don't know where she's at. This portion of the show brought to you part by... Someone text her. Make sure she remembered.
Hey, listen, I've been missing Gina for a long time, so if anyone knows, the number is 419.
This portion of the show brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers, where Toledo gets engaged. Also by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn.
It's a very specific demographic he's going for there.
What?
The Toledo ho.
Toledo ho.
Why do we always got to step on the promotions
here?
Come on, what's up with that?
There's a lot of...
It's not like we're being paid for them anyway.
There's a lot of Toledo hoes out there. I'm sure that's a decent demographic. If you could live off that as
also,
a jewelry
you
store.
can find me at 419.
Yeah, same thing. Also brought to you by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn, the best popcorn in all of the land. Jeff's Hauling and Cleanup. Jeff's Hauling and Cleanup.
Yeah, they do hauling cleanup. We've established that.
No, if we all remain silent, it just won't happen.
I know.
Can't go there.
So Sugar's got it down.
We almost got past it this time.
I know. Let's do it.
Oh, we were so close. Freaking Jake.
Uh-oh. Ooh, damn. It says, Chris, you're from your sister. You already act like a bitch, so what's the difference, Chris? Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Bing.
You know what? Dismiss it. She's 9 months pregnant.
That's true. You better leave it
No,
alone.
I have the power to ban you from the page, right?
All right, here we go.
And now, our feature presentation.
This is Ed McMahon. And now, here's Andrew.
Friends.
Andrew Z. I said Andrew Z. In the morning. It's time to wake up. Andrew Z. In the morning. Yeah.
Come on. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 19th, 2020 of the year of our Lord. From the Deal Monkey Studios in Perrysburg, Ohio, and around the world, this is the Andrew Z. Morning Show at night, the podcast, and also our 75th show.
Oh!
75 today.
Big 75, baby.
No, I don't feel that old.
that our platinum anniversary? What's 75?
I don't know what you get for 75.
I think you just send paper. And by that, I mean money. Send a lot of money.
Tiefel,
Start
Dicky, and
charging
Sugar
for
Vermont,
advertising.
Toledo's drag queen.
Andrew Z in the morning.
Woo!
Andrew, I got a serious question for you.
Yes, yeah.
What?
Have you ever sought out psychiatric help for your ego there?
Why?
Me?
You have whole songs produced with nothing but your name repeating.
That's all it is. Well, I don't know. I didn't write it. I just told them to put that in there like that.
Yeah, I was like I didn't write it. I just said I'm the most important person.
All right, let's start off with a Rona update. Because Tiefel, I know you're waiting on a test back, right?
Yeah, he seems fine.
It's
He's
the only
good to
thing
go.
I'm hoping comes back positive because it's been a really negative year.
Wait, you want to be positive for coronavirus?
You must be positive or something.
I mean, yeah, I see the glasses
Yeah.
half full
All right, so you haven't got your test
of my
back.
lung fluid.
How many
No.
days has it been, and how many is it supposed to be?
So I took the test in a drive-through because that was sanitary conditions.
Yeah, right.
And,
Right in a blacktop parking lot.
Yeah, it
Spit
was
into
great.
this.
It would have the best part would have been if I would have taken it at Costco
Mm-hmm.
because nothing says medical stuff like getting tested for the Rona where I buy my tires and my bulk popcorn.
I know it. I tell you, the only lower budget would be if it was at a Dollar Tree. I mean, if you had a Dollar Tree Rona test.
We have good
Yeah,
news.
so-
Your tires are perfectly balanced, but you have corona.
You've got
you
like
got the
a
Rona.
week to live.
Yeah, so
But man,
my brother who's in a rehab right now in Fort Wayne, I had to let him know because I exposed him after I had supposedly been exposed.
Ooh.
So,
You shouldn't
he
expose each other.
but he's in a rehab right now,
That's the last
and they
time
have
you
a
shared a beer with
physician's
him.
assistant. And they have a physician's assistant. He got a rapid test. He knew in 15 minutes.
Oh.
The fuck?
My ass has to wait 5 to 7 business days.
How many business days has it been?
I took it on Monday.
And here's the thing, business days, it doesn't going to count the weekends. I mean, it could be a 10-day test. By that time, most people aren't as responsible as you
Right.
that are self-isolating. So you haven't been in
And they're going
contact
to
with
email it to me.
You haven't contacted with anybody? No contact since you took the test.
Well, no, I've just been reducing my contact. Like, you still got to go to the convenience store for soda.
No, I thought you were supposed to leave your house at all. You're supposed to quarantine, self-quarantine.
You
Does
have to
not mean
self-quarantine,
limit
but they-
contact.
First off, I haven't been told to do that.
But
No,
you,
Right,
but you
well, let
should-
me raise my hand. I have things
That there
to
is
say.
there is
All right.
nothing in the literature that I was given.
Uh-huh.
There's been nobody that contacted me, nobody anything that said anything
What?
about self-quarantine. I'm voluntarily limiting my contact with other people and making sure I follow social distancing and sanitizing and everything like that.
But
I still got to make money.
We've been talking about it for months, so you know that you're supposed to self-quarantine if you think you may have been in contact with somebody. Go ahead,
They
Sean.
But, like, where do you draw that line? Because I just got a corona test yesterday. Like, I don't know. Like, I either have the mild flu or freaking corona. Like, it's the same freaking symptoms.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So-
I think you're just pregnant.
and you've been and you've been out prancing, and gallivanting, and spinning and twirling.
I'm not prancing, nor am I gallivanting.
As a
Sitting
matter
and twirling.
As a matter of fact, people are calling Sugar out on her page because she
Okay,
should have stayed
hold
home
on.
and self-quarantined, but she's out gallivanting.
Well, here's
Okay,
an important
listen.
thing. Were you able to taste the elote you made earlier?
Yeah, so good.
See,
Okay.
But could you
so
smell
listen,
it?
Listen. Yes, I could smell it. It smelled good. It smelled like street
For
corn.
those that don't know, elote is a Mexican corn.
It's corn, yeah.
It's a Mexican
Oh,
corn.
it's real good.
I think they put
she also made
mayonnaise
it
and
the
butter.
worst way possible.
I know. I don't know what you're
Shut
doing.
up, Tiefel.
You're supposed to make it on the grill.
Like, no, but that's so messy, and I don't know how to work grill.
All right, look who showed up. Gina showed up.
It's a knob.
Here's Gina.
You have lesbian friends that can help you with the grill. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, your neighbor that battled the cat the other day.
So, Gina, did you lose track of time, or what the hell?
So I lose track of days and weeks now. The quarantine and the Rona just have me. I don't even know what's happening anymore. And Andrew texted me this morning like, "Hey, show today." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, show tonight." So I'm going on about my life and I'm doing things. And to be fair, a whole lot happened today that I can't really get into. But there's a whole lot of things that happened. It's been a very busy day. And I'm sitting here all of a sudden. I got a text from Andrew that says, "Where are you at?" And a message from Sugar that says, "Show tonight, you dumb bitch." And I'm like, oh, whoops. Show tonight.
See,
In all fairness,
originally
Gina
your
did
comment.
say, remind
Oh.
me what day it is.
I did. That's why I texted her this morning to remind her. The last
Apparently,
two
you have to
shows I
remind her
had.
in 10 minutes.
Apparently,
He reminded me twice,
extent-
actually.
She's got the attention span of a squirrel.
I do. I'm the live action Dory, you guys.
I gotta
True
say hi to
story.
my friend. I gotta say hi to my friend David Angelica, who's been a lifelong friend. His only problem is that he's a Trump supporter, but other than that, he's a great guy. So they can be good guys and still be Trump supporters. He's one of those. Gina, I know you don't believe it, but I'm telling you.
She's like
course,
super
I mean,
loner.
I don't know him.
I haven't seen him in 30 years. So
I don't know him. Maybe he is. I have no idea.
Yeah, he is.
I will also not know him ever, but that's okay.
All right, Sugar, go ahead.
No, I want to finish my freaking story about maybe having coronavirus.
Yes.
Because I don't. So, okay. So I have like basic cold symptoms, but I don't have a flu, but I did have like an earache. So I went to the urgent care. And the doctor guy, first of all, was super, super hot. So like, like encouraged him to touch my face. Look in my ears. Don't
I
wear
might have
gloves.
corona, but I want you to touch my face.
Dude, you sound
Hey, he's so
ridiculous.
hot. Sorry. Anyways. So it was like only because I had an earache that I actually went to the urgent care.
That's not even
Because
corona
otherwise
symptoms.
I'm like, it's a cold. Well, no, but I also woke up with like sniffles and a little cough. And I'm like, well, if I'm already going for an earache, give me the Rona test. So I leave, and they're like, on my way home, there's like a street food Mexican truck. And I was like, oh, I'm stopping here. So it was,
wait a minute.
out-
Wait, you just left the hospital from a corona test, and you decided to stop at a
Corona
street
test
food
that
truck.
Yes, I fucking did.
She did
Nobody
test
that
positive, but
nobody
she
that eats at a
tested
food
corona
truck
light.
is concerned about their health.
Wait, go ahead, Jake.
No,
What?
but listen,
Wait, hold on.
I-
Jake's got something to say.
She didn't test positive, but she tested corona light, so she had to get a beer.
Alive.
Oh my gosh. So so you
But
stop
like,
at the
it
truck.
was out of like, right. I wouldn't have like even gotten this coronavirus test if I like wouldn't have literally already been going to urgent care.
Well-
So it was my own like choice out of exceeding caution to get this test. So on my way home, I stop at this food truck and I'm wearing a mask and it's outside and it's social distance. And I mean, that's literally everything they tell you to do, like to be safe. But I
Yeah,
had
but
people
not
on my
if you
Facebook
think
saying it
you
was
have the
safe.
Rona.
yeah, not if you think you have it.
But like,
Those
I
are all
only
things
think
to
I have the Rona because I'm paranoid. Like, I don't have like the big symptoms. I just have like a mild cold, probably.
But
I totally get that.
In fairness to Sugar, I cannot pass a taco truck either. If there is a taco
Right,
truck,
literally, I cannot.
I would fail the taco test truck.
I could, yeah, exactly. I could leave lunch from somewhere and see a taco truck and have to stop. There's always room for one more taco. Always.
For me,
Yeah.
it's one of those roadside barbecue dudes with the truck, and then he's got the thing trailing behind him, the smoker.
Here's the problem. I'm very cheap, and the barbecue people are always so expensive. Like they know their meat is good, and it's going to be a
it
$20
takes a long
plate.
time.
Yeah, it's going to be a $20 plate to where a taco I can get for $3 or $4 or whatever.
I
point.
spent like 18, first of all.
He said a taco, not 6, Sugar.
Oh, no, I only got the 3 taco meal and elote.
All right, so my buddy David Angelica said he got a test and he got it back in 3 days. So he's out he's not in our state, but so it's taken you how many days so far, Chris? You said up to 7.
I mean, I took the test on Monday,
So-
so it's Wednesday.
oh,
so,
it's 3 days. Okay. What
Yeah,
about you?
so I'm not.
Sugar, you took the
I'm
test?
expecting to get the email by Friday.
Okay, and Sugar, you took the test, and how many days did they tell you?
Yesterday.
5 to 7?
They told me 3 to 7 business days.
Okay.
He said if I didn't have it by Monday, then call the office.
Okay.
Um,
And
I
Gina,
took it
you
this
got
morning.
you got the Rona this morning. You took it,
Yes.
and
Or this morning you
No.
got the Rona. Like if you
No, well, actually, it's weird because like, scheduled the test, and again, like what Sugar said, I would if let's say like I was doing a normal going to work, getting up, going to work, I would not even, and Rona wasn't a thing. I would never have questioned this. I would have still been going to work. I would still be doing my thing. It is not, but right now because of the Rona, you
Work is her
question
couch.
every. Yes, I work at home.
Right.
But every sniffle, you question everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
true.
God, is that the Rona? So I had actually probably about 5 symptoms when I woke up Monday morning. And I'm like, man, I really probably should get tested. So I scheduled the test and I went this morning. And then then Tuesday I decided to schedule a test. I went this morning And it actually was not that unpleasant. Like I know I had a different test than Tiefel did because he had like the pipe cleaner one, and mine was it was like a fuzzy Q-tip, and they had me.
His was too, but it was a little bit bigger, and then
See, but
they
my
told him to cough
doctor
and
put it
bend
up
over.
my nose for me.
Yeah,
But
I
I
had to do it
think
myself.
that's because I literally told him
Where
I
are
need
you
you to put it
going
inside me.
Where are you going that they did it for you? The freaking Rite Aid guy was like, just shove it in there.
Here's what
Like-
happened. I think I conned my way into a coronavirus test, if I'm being honest. Because, like, there's a sign on the door to the doctor's office. It was like, if you're here for a coronavirus test, you must call first and set an appointment, blah, 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 blah. So, like, I didn't mention that I wanted the test. I just, like, went in, quote unquote, for my earache. But then I get in the room and she's like, blah, 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 you're here for an earache. I was like, yeah, but also I might have corona, so can we also do that?
Jesus.
So this is how the numbers are getting twisted.
I know.
They were so mad at her.
What's that?
I bet you
They
they were so
weren't.
mad.
I feel like they
know.
should have been, but like my natural charm just gets me so many things it should not.
I got yelled at by Rite Aid
Test that
employees.
wasn't
How
there.
do you not get yelled at by the nurse?
I don't know. And then
He's
the doctor
cuter.
was so hot.
But I did the thingy, and then they have you do it through the closed window on a cell phone. So I have my phone on speakerphone, and she's telling me walking me through.
What?
Yeah, because it's a drive-through. So like you're not even allowed to you got to roll your window down this much. They hand you the kit. You got to roll the window back up. You show them your ID and everything through the window, and then you pull up to the pharmacist, and she holds up a sign that gives you the number. So I call the number, and it's on speakerphone. And she's like, "Hi, my name is blah blah blah," and she's right there, like she's talking to me. And then she has me walks me through the test. So I did the test, and no, Tiefel, they did not make me shove it in my face like the little thingy they sent me said they were going to. They do just have you do the nostril and you swirl it around, but it still hurts. It's still not pleasant.
I still think it's hilarious. I sneezed so loud that the pharmacist behind the bullet-resistant glass jumped back.
My eyes were watering real bad, and then she's like, "Okay, now hold it there for 15 seconds." I'm like, "Oh,
Jesus.
Lord, I gotta hold this thing here."
Oh yeah, that was the hardest part.
Yeah, and then you break it off into the little test tube, and then you hand it back through the. She pushes like this big cart up, so there's like a entire cart between you and the person, and you put it into the cooler, and then you immediately have to roll your window back up, and then they say thank you. We'll email you your results in 3 to 7 days.
You know what I like most about Gina's story here is that she had to call. I didn't. They had an intercom. But what I like most is that she had to call this number. For all she knows, she thinks she was talking to the person behind the glass, but she was probably talking to like customer service in
She
India.
had a mask on. I don't know.
They probably outsourced them calls.
Yeah, you guys. I feel like you guys got like just like the terrible coronavirus test experience, and meanwhile, I have like Dr. McCarthy
Cadillac.
from like
Right. So-
Days of
so
Our
we got-
Lives caressing
you got-
my face.
So you got like the Target coronavirus test, and Chris and I got the Wish coronavirus test.
Like my corona test was lovely.
Exactly.
What you expect, what you ordered, or what you
She
ordered,
had,
what you
like,
got.
She had like a face caressing, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And ours are like, just shove it up your nose.
Just shove it up there. Just jam it up there. When you feel
Swirl
resistance,
it
stop.
around.
And swirl
I feel like
it.
that was a line in Friends. Like, you got to stop when you feel resistance on the Q-tip.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
So,
no. Hey,
I feel
Andrea,
like that's good advice in a lot of situations. Stop when you feel resistance. That could work for almost
Chris
any.
has
Not
never
with
got that
anal.
advice.
Hey, Andrew.
huh?
So earlier when Gina started talking, she reminded me of something I was thinking about the other day.
What?
All this lockdown stuff, Corona quarantine, and self-isolating stuff and everything has got 2020 sounding like old Civil War letters. Like, it's like they're writing like dearest Susanna, time has lost all meaning out here.
I know.
So has I just feel like my mental health is. I mean, this isn't even a joke. Like, I really think I'm going slowly crazy.
I don't
Lovely.
disagree.
That's a whole like train mudslide of crazy coming down on
like
you.
here's the thing. My whole life, I've gotten up at usually like 6, 7 o'clock or whatever. But I can't remember the last time I got up at 6 or 7 o'clock. It's been months. And so Tuesday, first Monday, Colleen's youngest child, Natalie's like, "Oh, I got school tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm ready." Boom, boom, boom. We make the lunch. We make the lunch and do everything. Get the outfit out the day before. Get the hair done. Getting ready. Whatever. So I got to get up at 6. I'm like, holy crap! I've been getting up at like 9 during the week now because I haven't had a reason to get up that early. And I get up at 6 and get up and get her out of bed and then make breakfast. So we do all this stuff.
For starting 8th grade, she can get herself out of bed.
Well,
Hey, you can't, Chris. You don't know how this works.
Thank you.
I was in 8th grade. I know how it works.
I'm actually kind of on Chris's team on this one.
What's that?
I'm kind of on Chris's team on this one. You're in 8th grade. Get your ass.
No,
out.
also so am I.
Make
Like
yourself a
I
bagel,
remember like
cream
being
cheese
in
it, and get out.
band.
Well, see, and
Like I had to get to school early. All the I know
I
how,
like how
alarm clocks
all
work
the
at that age.
non-parents are telling the parents
Yeah.
how it should be when you get the kids up for school.
Hey, I lived with my
That's
brother
how
and his.
it
I lived with my
should
brother and his family for the longest time. You're starting to get up there. You can get yourself up. You can put your own dish in
I
the
feel
sink.
bad. I know. I feel bad. Like the kids don't even have a lot of chores here. Go ahead, Jake.
So when I was in high school and junior high, I had one rule to live by. That was get your ass on the bus on time. If you didn't, you were in trouble. And Mama Judy would whip your ass if you weren't on time. If she had to take you to school, you were in deep trouble.
Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Fake. Mama Judy is not whooping. Mama Judy is love.
Love. She's all love.
She will lovingly
you know
beat
her,
your
you
ass.
know her now because she's trying to get into heaven.
She's on the downslide.
Yeah.
He's the shape up.
8th grade Mama Judy will whoop your ass for not if you didn't make the bus on time. If she had to get
whooping your
up or
ass to
miss
get
work
you
to take
into
you to
heaven.
school.
See, for me, I try to make the kids. I try to make the kids a hot breakfast in the morning, when possible. So I make the breakfast. We get in the car. It's 7:30. They got to be there at 7:50. So I think we left at 7:20. They got to be there at 7:50. So we get to the school, and it's oddly quiet. The school oddly quiet. Like I don't see the buses, and I'm like, well, maybe no one's taking the buses this year, so they like curbed them or
It's
whatever.
distance learning, isn't it?
Yeah, no. So
They curbside him.
So-
you have
so-
to call
And
for
you
pickup.
didn't know.
we pull up to the teacher. We pull up to the teacher pickup, and then I let her out of the car. I'm like, all right, see you later, honey. Bye, whatever. And so I close the door, and this teacher starts running towards the car. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? She's like, excuse me,
28
sir,
days.
sir. They start school on Thursday,
Oh my god.
not Tuesday. So I'm ready to.
You got a naked baby in studio, baby.
Yeah, a naked baby running around. Mom's not here, so there's a naked baby running around with popcorn in her hand. She loves popcorn.
It's popcorn.
She
Get
had
it right.
popcorn in one hand, a diaper in the other. It looked like me in 8th grade.
All right, so
I mean, is this the result of the babysitting from the other kids?
yes, exactly. Yeah. So mom's not home. I told the other two kids. Chris said, "Well, who's watching the baby?" I said, "Well, the other two kids are. They're old enough." And like they said, she's running around naked with a bag of popcorn in her hand, and
So they
They're
can't wake
starting their-
themselves up for school, but they can watch the baby.
barely. Barely.
The baby's not dead, is it?
No, it's not dead.
I mean, no, they had
First of all, it's a she.
we were just generically saying baby,
Right.
Okay, I was trying to respect gender roles.
Okay.
All right. So anyway,
2020, get woke.
we go all the way to school, and it's for no damn reason. We're up at 6 a.m. for
God.
no damn reason. School starts on Thursday.
I had
Were
one
they
month
pissed?
kids. Like, no.
What?
Were the kids pissed?
Why would the kids be? They picked the day. They told me. Like I didn't check. I assume you knew when you were going
So
back
you
to
just
school.
blindly believed the kids?
Yeah, I assume. Well,
So on the one hand, you don't trust them to make their own breakfast, but on the other hand, you do trust them to know their school schedule.
Okay,
that's a good point.
but again, why do schools do this though? Why do schools start at the end of the week?
I don't know.
Start
Because
on a
he just
Monday.
made a slow start, y'all.
I have another. I have another. One of our kids starts Friday. Like that's our first
Friday
day.
this week?
It's Friday.
To get them to get
Good, Gina.
the one or two first days, like get through those things. You know, you got to that way. It's not like just in and learning.
Yeah.
The kids
Yeah.
are excited. They got to decorate their
I know,
locker.
but you could do that on Monday and Tuesday, and then start to learn it on the Wednesday.
Yeah, but how's that
the week's
working
too
now
long.
with COVID?
No.
Like, they're there, what, 1, maybe 2 days a week?
Well, it's fun. It's funny because from the older kids, like when they start like 7th, 8th grade, they're going they're going 2 days a week and then 2 days virtual learning.
Right.
The younger kids from 8th
Do they
grade
decorate their own home computer?
from like 8th grade down, they're going 4 days a week in Perry. Unless they are in Perrysburg, which it seems crazy to me, but
No, I get it.
Well,
I'm going with the flow.
Go ahead, Sugar. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I just remembered that Perrysburg is not in Lucas County because the Lucas
Wood
County
County,
Health
baby.
Department released the recommendations that schools not go back in person. So I wonder if Wood County didn't do that, if they ignored it. Like,
And St. John's
I just
Jesuit
wonder.
looked at that recommendation and went, "Ha!"
Yeah.
Right.
I know. Did you see St. John's? They had the kid had a party over the weekend, and like 150
Like 200
kids
people.
had to quarantine.
Yeah, and
Like,
one of the
first
parents
of all,
reported
I didn't
it.
even have 200 friends when I was in high school. So
I don't have
Right,
200 friends
okay.
now.
Right. I remember one time we're at school and I was a bad kid, by the way. I know that's hard to believe now. Yeah, I know, shocker.
Andrew Z. Bebe's kid.
All right, so we had
Dropped a baby's kids line.
we moved houses, so we were moving into a different neighborhood. So the weekend before we moved there, where all our stuff was already out, we decided to have a house party at the old house with all my friends, and we charged them to get in as well. And
Yes.
and so there was no power though. The power had already been shut off at the house.
Did the
We didn't know
charge
that.
cover the cost of the deposit?
No, but it cost a flashlight.
So what we did is we snuck next door with a extension cord plugged into the outside
God.
thing. And we had this giant party, and they just tore the house to shreds. I got in so much trouble. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Anyway, all right, we're done with Rona. Let me take a quick break, real quick break. This portion of the show brought to you part by Gloss and Glam by Julianne, your lip sense dispenser distributor. If you need to get some lip sense stuff, go see Julianne. You can see Colleen can hook you up with Julianne. All right. Who else? Oh, brought to you by Extreme Class Limousine, our good friend Limo Guy, who we love. He does limos, and he'll also do your groceries and run your errands and do whatever if you still don't feel like going out. So check out Limo
Would
Guy.
he drive the getaway car?
Well,
Everybody's got a price.
right.
I should have called him to take my Rona test today. How awesome would that have been to show up in a limo
I know, that would have been-
in the Walmart park? My test was in a Walmart parking lot, by the way.
Oh, it was.
I forgot that part.
I can just see. You just pull up in the Walmart parking lot. Yes, I have your peasant's disease.
Your peasant's disease.
Like, if you test positive, they go right. If you test negative, go left. Is that how it works?
Like,
No.
And then they're like, insert this into your nostril. Pinky's out.
No, that's only for the British.
DMX Lawn and Landscape. What?
Y'all gonna make me mow your lawn up in here, up in here.
They are your lawn care specialists, and by RCI Interior Designs. Interior design specializing in residential, small commercial, and senior living interior design. All right, we are back to the show. By the way, coming up in about 10 minutes, we're going to talk to a buddy of mine who he was actually at the Tiger King Zoo and hung out with Jeff and his girlfriend, Jeff. He hung out because they closed the zoo now. As of yesterday, they closed it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he was the last
Arrow
person
one.
I've always wanted to go, and he's the last one that's been there, and he's from Detroit. He just drove down, him and his girl.
Was this because of the lawsuit they closed it?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I thought it was
Carol
already a different owner.
Baskins.
Damn. What's that?
That bitch
think I'm
Carol
hearing-
Baskins.
Right. All right, Gina, you want to check any of the messages? Say hi to anybody? I saw a bunch of people checking
Yes, I
in.
want to say.
We have any
hi
listeners in the Old West End? Because I think I'm hearing gunshots.
Duck, if you're listening. Old
to
West
Everybody
End.
get down.
Yes.
Yeah, most people are saying hi to me. Hi, everybody. They love me.
Oh,
Whatever.
No, true story. They're saying hi to me.
And they're saying hi to her. I'm getting bitch. This is.
Angie Klotz says her daughter is in 10th and she's doing 4 days. Mine are doing all
that's
virtual.
my cousin, Angie.
Wow.
Oh yeah, cousin Angie. But I think I understand that whole thing about why the younger kids are going, because younger kids really do need more hands-on and more face to face.
Right, which is why they're doing it. They said.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Like, I mean, it sucks, but it makes sense.
Hey, you were talking about Walmart doing your test in Walmart. They said that Walmart and Target had huge e-commerce gains and are a blaring siren to brick and mortar retail, and also a little red siren to Amazon. They're not the only. I hate Amazon. I don't know. They're just too big for me. Like, I think they destroy too many.
They're only like 3 blocks over now.
I know. Go ahead, Sugar.
Like, emotionally, intellectually, I hate Amazon. I hate how big it is. I think it's kind of a monopoly and Jeff Bezos doing some bullshit. But on the other hand, I literally love Amazon so much. Like, I love it. Like, if I'm going to buy anything, I check Amazon first.
I get
anything. Like, I hate people. I hate leaving my house. I hate parking. I'm just like, just bring it to my door. Bring it to my door.
Walmart had a 97% surge in online sales. 97%.
Like during
when
COVID?
you have the you have the choice of where to shop online, a vast network of stores and websites and everything to choose, and you choose to still shop at Walmart.
Now, I will tell you, like, about a year ago, I didn't have my car for like 2 months because I'm a broke hoe and I need a new car. But Walmart does like grocery delivery for like $8. Like, you can pick anything in Walmart and they'll bring it to you. So I did that, and it was pretty cool.
Gina, go ahead.
Oh, shoot. Did I forget? Oh, no, I know. Walmart is, I hate shopping at Walmart.com because they're trying to do like an Amazon-ish thing.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that when you're shopping online, where it says you have to look over at the menu, like for the filters, you have to click for retail or Walmart.com to make sure it's actually Walmart you're getting it from, because they have it set up like they have different sellers. So when you order something, it might not be from Walmart. It might be from some weird seller.
They are doing that Amazon thing then.
So but a lot of times you end up paying more for shipping and things. It just gets really weird and complicated, and I just don't trust it because there's not reviews like Amazon, and like anybody. I don't know how they do it, but it looks like anybody could put things up there. So I don't like it. I don't like shopping at Walmart.com. If I have to, I will, but I try not to.
Go ahead, Jake.
Does it matter if you're getting it for the cheapest price?
Well, pull the mic, push the mic towards you. Here's the problem with Americans in general. Looking for the cheapest price is why we're in the situation. Part of the reason we're in the situation that we're in right now is because we are so dependent on cheapest. There was a study done a few years ago. I still remember it to this day that they said Walmart spends such a small percentage of their profits on customer service. They don't give two F's about you. Here's the reason why. Because you'll get pissed off at Walmart, and if they have the lowest price next week, you're still going to bring your happy ass back in there because we have no dedication like they did back in the day, and you still go back and you'll still put your head between your legs and go buy whatever you need from them. So they put their money into keeping the prices low. They don't give two F's about customer service, and that's unfortunately the mentality that we're in, and that's why people can't get decent jobs and we can't be at $15 an hour and all this other stuff because all this shit is from China and we're getting it, dirt cheap, and that's why we're in the situation we are. Go ahead, Gina.
I have a question. I have a fun game we can play real quick.
Okay.
No.
So since we're always looking for cheap stuff, that is true, and most of the time that's true. But like, what are your things that you will absolutely not budge on, like that have to be a certain brand no matter what the cost, or like what do you get real bougie about? So like in my
question,
house,
Coral.
In my house, it's mayonnaise. It has to be Hellmann's. I hate every other mayonnaise in the world. It's got to be Hellmann's.
How much?
And I will only use Charmin Soft. Like I toilet paper, I can't do like Angel Soft. Like I have to have. So I'm really bougie
You've
about
never
my
been
toilet
a comic on the road then.
No, I wouldn't. There's a lot of things I wouldn't survive because of these things. And then the other thing is Velveeta.
Okay.
Like I cannot do your nice and cheesy. It's either Velveeta or
I thought Velveeta was the cheap shit. didn't realize.
Oh my
that
God,
was
no,
good
that's
shit.
it's like almost $10
That's the
for
good
a block
shit.
of all the.
Well, I
Yeah.
know, but
Man.
But because I use it in some recipes, like there's like my holiday like rich cheesy potato things have
Or salad.
Velveeta.
Oh
in it.
yeah.
like I
So,
don't have a lot of
salads.
I don't have. You put Velveeta in your salad, sugar?
I didn't say
No,
that.
she just eats it.
I
on
like
the
how
side.
everyone's blaming sugar for that one.
I was like, what?
Okay, so I don't really have a lot of them. Colleen's got a ton of them. Like, oh, it's got to be Tide this, and it's got to be blah 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 that, and it's got to be. I'm like, no, that's why I don't even like going to the store because I have to. You can't just say just pick up detergent and this and this. No, it's got to be this, and I got to search for it. Half the time it's out
no,
nowadays.
he's got to look at the name.
So yeah, it's annoying. Well, but it's half the time
He
now.
can't just be attracted by the bright color. Now he has to look at the label.
No, because right now a lot of the stuff is out. So you go in there and then you got a caller. Okay, they don't have that. Well, how about this? So it's just annoying. But for me, the one thing for sure that I got to have is is ketchup has to be Heinz ketchup. Like I can't go generic ketchup. It's got.
Does it have to be 57 or does it have to be 56?
I don't know, but no ketchup.
drunk?
Ketchup. Yes, he's drunk.
57.
But it's two like there's got tomato bits in it. If you use like a generic brand, like ketchup.
Tomato bit?
I don't know, but it's not.
I mean, it's made from tomato.
It's all tomato bits, Andrew.
But it's deliciously Heinz is deliciously
And it doesn't need to be
smooth.
put in your fridge.
What?
Looking at all of you.
What?
What are you talking
What-
about?
once you-
Yes, ketchup has to be refrigerated. It
Of course,
says
once
right
you-
on the bottle.
Once you
Tipo.
open it, of
It's a
course.
vinegar-based preserve.
No, Tipo,
Okay.
you
It
cannot.
says refrigerate after opening, you stupid, ignorant bitch.
And it's got
Like,
sugar
what?
in it.
You,
Sugar will make things. Oh, Tifo.
Tifa, you ignorant
Oh,
slut.
honey.
As a guy who's worked in the industry, you don't
So
really have to
cute.
refrigerate it. It's going to be fine tomorrow.
It's
Like,
only
you
a
can get away with
recommendation. I just looked it up. It's only a recommendation,
Exactly.
not required.
Yes. Also, by the way, you should not.
Recommended. Like, nobody's going to go to your house and make you put something in your fridge. It's all really a
everything's
recommendation.
a recommendation, right, sugar?
I leave my ketchup in the cupboard, and I challenge the cops to come get me.
Well, let me ask you this: what about syrup? Because we always have this. Like the kids will put
Oh,
the
no,
syrup
I
back
need
in the
real
fridge.
maple
No,
syrup.
you're making it too hard.
But you microwave it.
What?
So does syrup go in the cupboard, back in the cupboard, or does syrup go in the fridge?
Syrup
Covered.
doesn't say it has to be refrigerated on it.
Yeah,
But
but not
listen,
the ketchup,
I
it's
actually-
recommended.
Go ahead, sugar.
I
It doesn't
bought
say that.
I bought pure maple syrup from Costco, and I kept putting it in the counter and finding it in the fridge. And then my roommate was like, "No, Rita, it says refrigerate after opening."
Yeah.
So apparently, yeah,
Maybe I better check my syrup.
right.
And syrup lasts for like months too. So if you're not doing it like you're supposed to, all right, go ahead.
I
Sugar.
never have, and I'm not dead yet.
Okay,
There
okay
you
guys,
go. There's that.
wait a minute. Think about this. Have you ever seen refrigerated ketchup at a restaurant? No.
Yes,
no.
at the end of the night, Tifo, when they have ketchups on the table,
Yeah.
you go and you gather up all of those
No,
ketchups
you
and
do
they
not.
put them in the fridge.
No, you do
No, you
not.
don't.
No,
We
you do
always
not.
did.
Really?
When I worked at a
No.
restaurant,
No,
we
you do
always
not.
did.
We always just put them on one table
Yep.
because you're.
Andrew,
yeah.
I'm not taking
And
any
then you
restaurant
married
advice
them.
from
You married them,
Shut up.
and you did the worst ceremony. Like, I don't care if you're straight or gay. You're just gonna be together forever on that table over there. Like that's
Oh my god!
you just
I
marry
can't.
them and
Are
you stick
you?
them on
You
the
know you have to drive home from the studio, right?
All right. So let me. I want to get to this. I want to get to this, you guys. So Tiger Ridge, all of our favorite Tiger Ridge. The zoo has been closed down for good now. The Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park in Oklahoma, made famous by the documentary, formerly owned by Joe Exotic, which it's now owned by
Justice for Joe.
yes, yes. Tip a little for your homie Joe, but they have now closed the park, and what Jeff Lowe is doing, is he's turning it into just a movie set for.
Goddamn Jeff Lowe!
He's turning it into a movie set for
So mad.
for online stuff, for television shows, for documentaries, for whatever. So now that it's a private movie set, he doesn't have to bow to the USDA, who's been effing with him. So he said the USDA, he had all perfect scores. And then now, because he's so the place is so famous, had so much heat on it, that the animal rights groups were trying to get him to, they were screwing with him. They got to get in the USDA, put the pressure on them to screw with him. So he said, well, you know what? We're not a zoo anymore. We're a private movie lot. And so now,
a brilliant move.
I know. So now he doesn't have to deal with the USDA. Of course, he can't have people coming in and out now. But he says he makes so much money off the shows anyway that that he's cool with that. So
he's got to worry about SAG.
So I've always wanted to go to the zoo before. I didn't think this was going to happen, but I've always wanted to go since the show and go check it out. Now we can't do that. But a guy that has done that.
I bet you now it's like. I bet you the elites are still doing it. They're like buying their $1,000 gold ticket and still going to the tiger suit.
Right, like
you could go down to the sex cult one down in Florida.
So what?
Well, hold on.
Why don't we take the show and shoot it on site there one time?
Oh my God! Yeah.
And now we just solved your whole problem.
I've got a connection right now. So my buddy Jay Steele, who owns a radio station called The Bounce, my favorite radio station, 105.1 The Bounce in Detroit. He basically owns it. But he does afternoon 105 The Bounce. He does afternoon drive there, and he drove to the zoo, and he's got pictures hanging out with Jeff Lowe and his girlfriend, and then he went down to the sex cult one in Florida, and I see him hanging out
They were all sex cults.
And I see him hanging out with those dudes. So Jay's on the phone with us now. Dude, tell us about your how that happened, how you got there, and did you talk to someone beforehand, set it up? Did you just show up? What happened?
It was totally. I want to say I set it up, but the communication was so bad with the people there that
of course
I kind of just showed up. I got like a bit of a discount beforehand, but I drove down. Praying and hoping I would get in, and I got in.
They're like, "Hey, PR, who here is from the PR department?"
Yeah, I tried that. I tried that.
Just take that call. Whoever the janitor gets on the call, "Hey, PR." That's how they run things down there. It's just so haphazard, right? So you get there, and then you're hanging out with Jeff Lowe. Like, did you just say, "Hey, where's Jeff at?" Or was he there, like, doing the monkey cages, or what's going on? How'd you do that?
Jeff was not there originally. Lauren, his wife, was there, and I had to wait about an hour and a half to see her.
Okay, and then was she cool? Did she just let you in, or what?
She was super cool.
Which wife is this?
This is Jeff's wife, Lauren.
Not the nanny, the wife.
Yeah.
Did you meet the nanny too?
Correct. Yes, the nanny, the wife,
nanny.
Whatever you want to call her. Yeah.
Okay, which one was Jeff Lowe? Because I literally now is he the one with the ponytail?
He was the one who took over for Joe Exotic.
Yeah,
he's the one that got. He was accused of stealing the park
Stole
from
the zoo.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah, basically he been
accused
of stealing the zoo. He's the one that wore all the what are those shirts called?
It was like Def Leppard in the
affliction.
80s.
Those affliction tees. He's the one that wore the affliction tees. Okay,
That's him.
Keep up,
They
sugar.
got the porn director looking
Oh
dude.
my God!
So now did you get to hang out? Did you get like a VIP tour, or what happened?
I paid for the VIP tour. I got a little bit of a discount. I got to hold the animals, that whole deal. And it was not supposed to be Lauren originally. It was not supposed to be Lauren that did the tour. Someone else who was supposed to do the tour got busy, and then that's how I got Lauren.
Okay. And so was it cool? I mean, what was the highlight?
The highlight was her bashing Carol Baskin the entire time.
yes.
I mean, there was just so much shade that was thrown.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jake.
So, at what point in the tour did you actually get married to Joe Exotic?
Joe Exotic wasn't there, you drunkard.
Joe Exotic eventually did show up.
That was a joke, you asshole.
Okay, go ahead, Tiefel.
I was just gonna do a dramatization of the tour, be like, yes, and here's where we used to have a tiger. If it wasn't for that bitch Carol Baskins. That's how I imagine it went.
The whole
it's
tour
like,
would be
it's like,
great.
This is where we used to have a tiger, and Don Lewis ate him instead.
That's great. Okay, so finally Jeff Lowe ended up showing up, right, Steele?
He was walking around the park. And then I just went up to him and asked for a picture because Lauren did the original tour. Then he's like, "Oh, there's my husband, Jeff. Jeff is there. The baby's there." And he was very quiet, small talk, not a lot of talk. Complete opposite of what he is on the internet.
Okay, so then you go there and hang out at the zoo. On a 1 to 10, what would you give it? Did you have a good time? Was it a 10? What was it?
Wasn't a 10. I went to Doc Antle's place. Doc Antle was damn near a 10.
That
place was pretty damn awesome.
Okay,
I won't go there yet, but I'd give the Winningwood Zoo probably about a 6, and that was mostly because of the tea. You know, there were people there that were talking about Joe Exotic and telling stories. That part of it made the toy. The zoo was crap.
The zoo was like a ghetto zoo.
They had one flamingo, one penguin, and one tiger.
100%.
That was it.
Okay,
and there were some animals, but they were not in good shape.
Okay,
so you're saying the penguin was fat?
So, Tifo, go ahead.
I had a very important question about his tour of the zoo. Do you refrigerate your ketchup? No? Yay?
Yes.
See, okay,
you're the only one, Tifo.
Yeah, you're the only one that doesn't refrigerate your ketchup, bro. You're weird. Okay.
Me and every restaurant chain in history.
Okay, so Jay Steele, so when you went to the Doc Antle's place, was that on the same trip or was that a different trip?
Different trip.
Okay, so now you call down there. What was it like getting through down there?
Oh, much better, much better. They had one of his wives or girlfriends picked up the phone, and no, seriously, it actually was one of his girlfriends. Super nice, organized. Gave me the personal number. Here's the time to be there. It was much more organized.
Wow.
Much better.
Well, I find that sex slaves do develop like a real good organized personality.
Yeah.
You got to keep that schedule tight so you know who gets who when.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You got all those girls. There's got to be some organized in there.
Would you say it's a trend schedule?
What, Gina? Go ahead.
Did they bash Carol Baskins too?
100%. Yes.
Yes.
Everybody hates Carol Baskins.
I hate her so much. I love her now.
That's what they all have in common. Okay, so what was that zoo like?
Super nice.
Really? Did you get to ride the elephant?
Well put together. Beautiful. Yeah. I did. Yes. I got to meet Bubbles. Yeah.
You got to ride an elephant?
I didn't get to. Oh no, sorry. I didn't get to ride the elephant. I got to feed the elephant. I didn't get to ride the elephant.
I could just see myself on top, like waving to everybody, like the peasants. Oh, that would be amazing.
Andrew, you go and the elephant will ride you.
Doc Antle rode in on the penguin.
I love it.
Or the
elephant. I love it. Yeah. Okay, so what now? What did he tell you about his wives and stuff, or what did he say? What did he say? Did he give you any dirt, Doc Antle?
He was very open and honest. Said he had the girlfriend. Said that they were there on location. He said, "Listen, I'm a nice guy. You know, people want to paint me as having a sex thought. I just got a bunch of girlfriends. Nothing wrong with that." I got to post the interview because I still have yet to do that, but I have a full interview with him. Yeah,
but I mean, really, is that the worst thing? Oh, a lot of hot chicks think I'm good in bed. I mean, dude, that's one that you own. I mean, you own that one.
As long as they all agree and he's honest, then who cares?
Right.
I mean, that's what R. Kelly said, Andrew.
Shut up.
That's apparently what it is.
His were young girls.
Are you saying he was saying pimping ain't easy?
No, exactly. All right. Well, I got to tell you, man, I thought it was so cool that you got to go to both those places. Go ahead, Gene. You got a question?
No, I wanted to. First of all, you keep calling him Jay, and it's killing me because I want to call him Jonathan.
Oh, whatever. I mean, he's the real deal, Jay Steele on the air.
But also, I wanted to say too. I think today is Caitlin's birthday, right? Is it today?
Oh yeah, your girlfriend.
Yesterday.
Oh well, happy birthday, Caitlin. I wanted to say that too. So
I feel like Caitlin put you up to that one.
Like,
let's see if he remembers when it is.
I know. Gina tried to set you up, bro.
We've been Facebook friends for a while, so I have been, I follow him, and I so I know what's going on. And you look awesome. I'm very proud of you for making changes and things like that too, because I know. Can we talk about that real quick?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, so he had a diabetes diagnosis and completely changed his eating habits almost literally overnight.
Nice.
And how much are you down?
He's down with diabetes.
Now down 22 pounds.
Awesome,
man.
Good job. You look fantastic.
And you were drinking a lot of sugary drinks, right? And you just cut them out.
Dude, I cut them out completely. I was drinking 6-7 cans of Minute Maid a day. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get any withdrawals from the sugar? Like,
Not
That's a
really.
lot.
The carbs have been tough. The pastas and the rices
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But yeah.
They're hard.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, now I want rice and pasta.
Shut up, sugar.
Here we go with food.
I know. Our shows always end up getting into food somehow.
What
Always.
did you go keto or what did you do?
What was that?
Did
you go keto or what did you do?
Not quite. I just watched carb count and cut out all the sugary drinks, and that really is what helped. I mean, exercise a little bit here and there.
Very cool, man.
Sounds
Well,
horrible.
I know a lot of. We don't have a station like yours down here. If I ever get to buy a station, I'm gonna clone what you guys are doing up there because I love it. But a lot of people listen to the 105.1 The Bounce app here in town. A lot of the women will listen to it, like you go into a shop or something, and you'll hear. And Gina listens to it all the time. And he does afternoon
thank
drive
you.
starting at 3. So if you want to check out the Real Deal Jay Seal there on 105.1 The Bounce, congratulations, man, on all your success. Love you, brother. And when we got to get together, get your girl down here. We got to get together. We'll come up there. You don't want to come down here. We'll go up there.
Yeah, this road trip.
Once the road
I
is
would
over.
love to. I would
We'll
love
get you
to.
some OG Toledo Corona.
Hell yeah, there
the
you
good
go.
You can come to our zoo. We have a really nice zoo too. We just don't have a sex cult to go with it.
I know. We need one.
hold on, we can start that.
I have this theory that all zoos have a sex cult now. They just hide it better than
Others.
all
I
the
feel
other
like
ones.
they do.
Toledo Zoo hides it in a tunnel that's buried.
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar's kind of in a few sex cults. She's got a couple going on.
Yeah,
I feel like I would. Don't get me started about cults. Like I would either like take one down or like turn into like a cult leader. I feel like I would do so good in a cult. Like just they have really clearly set rules. I just feel like I would do good.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sugar. All right, Jay Steele. Thank you,
You're
brother. I
welcome.
appreciate it. Good talking to you, man.
Yeah.
There it is.
What's he do? He does afternoons.
Thanks so much, guys. See ya.
Afternoon drive.
Yeah.
Afternoon drive and runs the station.
And what's it called? The Bounce?
105.1 The Bounce.
I feel like if I did afternoons, it'd be called the Flop.
Right? If you go to on the iHeartRadio app and look up 105.1 The Bounce, it's Detroit's throwback and hip hop. So they do, a good
nice,
job
man,
there.
nice.
So yeah, he's a good guy.
So
all
if
right.
I look up the exact station's name, it'll find it.
Yeah, if you just do
It's
105.1.
amazing.
I know.
Like Tiefel would
Shut
be,
up.
it'd be the desperation.
All right.
I'm not desperate. I'm on the lookout.
All right. So I want to
Actually, the lookout sounds good.
since we're let's stick with the food thing that we talked about on Friday that we were going to do,
Ooh.
or sorry, on Monday we were going to do, and it was basically what is your fat gauntlet? And it started with this started with a buddy of mine. His fat gauntlet was a Whopper from BK, fries from McDonald's, nuggets and a Frosty from Wendy's, and a Big Blast from Taco Bell, which it seems like he kind of dropped the Taco Bell ball a little bit, but
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own, whatever.
Should we give a shout out to him?
I still think his list is boring.
You think that list is boring? His name's Gad Holland, who's a good friend of the show.
What's up, Gad?
Hilariously funny comedian.
Yeah, yeah.
Hilarious.
I haven't seen him much lately.
No, I haven't either. Okay, so
He's not on Facebook. That's why he's on Instagram and Snapchat.
oh really? All right. Okay, so now we got to give our gauntlet, and Sugar, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. I've been training.
Training.
Okay. First of all, from Taco Bell, a chili cheese burrito.
Ooh, that's off menu.
Yes.
Oh, that's bonus
And if
points.
I'm feeling fancy, add sour cream.
All right.
Okay, and from Chipotle, the guac. From Five Guys, the fries. From Chick-fil-A, a chicken Sammy and a lemonade.
Yeah, their lemonade
And
is good.
I need the tots from Sonic. And I need a cheeseburger quesadilla from Applebee's and a bloomin' onion from Outback. And chicken
Jeez,
nuggets
that
from
wasn't
McDonald's.
fast food.
and, chicken nuggets from where?
So wait, did
McDonald's.
she just name one meal, or did she just go down a list and say what she'd get at every restaurant?
I think she just
That
said
was one
Tuesday.
I don't know.
Oh my God, now I wish I had a chili cheese burrito.
All right, so here's mine. Mine is fries from Checkers Rallies for us, but Checkers. Those fries are good. Like they fry the fries in some sort of seasoning or something.
No, they fry the fries.
What?
Same.
No, after they're fried, they're like
How does
coated.
nobody know this secret?
I don't know.
Hey,
Shut up. They fry the fries. Yes. No, they. I think they fry them and then batter dip them and then fry them again. I think there's some sort of.
Next, you're gonna tell me they grilled a grilled chicken. No way.
So the fries from Rally's, the KFC famous bowl. That is where they put the mashed taters and they put the corn and the gravy and then they put pieces of chicken in there and
I think I need to order pizza now.
They top it with
I want my food
cheese.
into a shame bowl.
What's that?
You never watched the Patton Oswalt
Yes,
skit?
that's exactly
He does
what
a
it is.
whole,
And then just top it with gravy.
yeah. He does this whole like 5-minute skit on the KFC famous bowl.
Yes.
No, but that's
but
mine.
It's perfect.
Then over at the Sonic Drive-In, the Diet Cherry Limeade, because I'm trying to watch my figure.
Right, because you just got potatoes on potatoes, and he's like, "What's your fat gauntlet? Potatoes from every restaurant."
We have been watching your figure, Andrew, and we're concerned.
All right, so then it's a chili cheese dog from Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel's the bomb!
See?
I know
Don't
sugar
yell at
has.
me.
Don't
I've
yell at
never
me.
heard of it. I don't know what it is.
It's basically McDonald's for hot dogs, but it's only in California, I think.
Oh, the chili
God.
cheese dog,
Chili
little popcorn
cheese
dogs. Oh, we used to get the popcorn dogs all the time.
Oh, my
When
God.
my mom would take us to the drive-thru.
Chili cheese dog.
God.
from
To the
Wiener
drive,
Schnitzel.
to the
I'm so
drive-in.
hungry.
Excuse me.
And then here's the other one, and it's my burger is going to be from Whataburger. If you've never had Whataburger, it's amazing because here's how it's different. If you go
what
to
is it?
if you go to here's my pet peeve about burgers. Okay, people do them high, like they're really high, but they're not very large in the round
I'm really
department. They're not very large in the round department. They're almost like circles. You know what I mean? Like they're almost like balls. Like people that they want a super high burger.
They're
but
not
you can't-
very girthy. I've had this problem with things besides
What?
burgers. They're long but not very girthy.
They're not girthy. So
if
the
they're
great
girthy,
thing,
they're not
the
long.
great,
In the marriage you're in.
the great thing about Whataburger is the bun's about 4.5 or 5 inches, and the patty is
I can beat
it's
that.
got a nice thickness, but it's big and round. So you can put lettuce and tomato and stuff on top of it. Like a regular burger nowadays, so you put all the condiments on, and you can't put it in your mouth, and then all the condiments are falling off because it's not a table. It's not a table shape. It's a meatball shape. And so I really,
you can't
and
keep
that's
your
with
mouth
almost every, there's almost every burger anywhere. Fast food, not
I've
fast
never
food.
had a burger and been like, you know what would make this burger better? More bun. That's never been a thing.
I guess
Make
it
the
depends on the bun,
longer.
honestly.
And I don't know, but Whataburger, and they put shredded lettuce on there, and it's their burgers are.
It's a taco with a burger.
Shut up. All right, so who wants to go next?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
I'm doing the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's.
Okay, that's a good choice.
No tomato, add cheese.
You gotta yes. Why don't they put cheese? Why is it that cheese and chicken sandwiches aren't automatic? I don't know.
Should be.
Gina, come on! You put cheese on cheese. What are you talking about right now? You're not gonna have cheese on your chicken sandwich? That's a mistake. You're wrong. Okay.
Fries, I agree with the fries from Rally's Checkers.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
And if you want to throw them on the sandwich, I'm fine with that too.
Yes.
They used to have a burger that had the fries
still do.
on
They
the
still do.
burger. Oh, do they?
Oh my God, guys. I'm getting so hungry.
No. As
Sugar's just about to start moaning in a minute.
treat.
Sugar,
Like,
she
seriously,
already started the
guys.
show high, and now we're talking about
Guys.
food. It's blowing her mind right now. All right, go
I'm
ahead.
doing a
Guys.
20-piece chicken McNugget from McDonald's.
McDonald's. What is it with you guys in McDonald's nuggets? They're not
Oh,
even.
they're
They're not
so
even.
good.
Chickens don't even have nuggets.
Well, you know what?
Yes, they do.
That's how
They're
neither
made
Neither
of
do I,
nuggets.
but I'm still happy.
That's how fake that chicken is. They don't even have nuggets.
And for desserts,
Yes, they do.
I'm taking the Hershey pie from Burger King.
Ooh, that's a good call. All right, go ahead, Tiefel.
Here, let me get my mindset here.
he's
What?
putting a
He's
napkin
had it
on
all
it.
day long. He has to go through his book going, oh, shit.
All right, so first off, double from In-N-Out.
Okay, grilled onions, of course, right? Grilled onions.
We're going animal style. Now,
What's that?
It's an off menu. It's an off menu add-on.
and then we got the Wendy's bacon jalapeno cheese fries.
Man, I'm
Because
full
I like
of that too.
Because I like it when it hurts when I fart.
What?
Whatever Popeye's pie they got going on. Their pies are the bomb.
Really? I've never had a Popeyes.
Oh yeah, they're really good.
Okay.
And then a Diet Coke from McDonald's, because I don't know what they do to it. It just tastes fantastic.
That's very true.
I'll tell you what they do to it. You have to read on what McDonald's does to their drinks. It's different from anyone else. They use purified water. They use I've always said
cooling system.
They have a special cooling system. They do it completely different than anyone else.
But they also
it's a
feed
science.
the diet drinks once a week, so it's not technically a diet.
Well, and it's a science that they do, and they have big straws because they say that it covers more of your taste buds when you drink it. They have fat straws. Fat straws is the biggest key to the good drinks. But go ahead, Tifo.
And then I'd hop over to Baskin Robbins for a gold medal ribbon shake.
He had two
Is
desserts.
anyone else surprised that
desserts.
Chris did not say anything related to Steak and Shake?
Yeah, dude, you ate the Steak and Shake morning and lunch for
Okay,
years.
okay. Let me explain this here. All right, I enjoyed Steak and Shake. Not their food was okay.
Mm-hmm.
The prices were good, but I enjoyed going to Steak and Shake as much as I did because of the people. I knew the people. We had good conversations. We laughed, all that stuff. Plus, they let me get away with stuff like making my own breakfast.
Or did this list just come straight down to I don't have to get out of my car?
Who wants
No,
to make their
I
own-
went in. Oh no! It was one time I went in the morning for my breakfast, and the only person there was the manager, and she was doing the drive-through and stuff, and she was like, "If you want, you can just make your own." I was like, "Okay, screw it." So
pay for it?
Yeah, did you have to pay for it if you made it?
Did you have to tip yourself?
I don't only paid, but I tipped.
Okay. Wow. All right, Gina, you're last. Go ahead.
All right, I got this.
All right.
You know I got this. All
I
right,
know.
so I'm doing a spicy chicken Popeye sandwich.
Oh, good call.
And then I'm going to do Arby's curly fries.
Oh, I just had
Ooh,
those.
those are good too.
Yeah, they are.
They
I
are.
could take those or leave those. honestly.
I want a strawberry lemonade from Wendy's. And I want McDonald's cookies with a hot fudge and caramel together sundae.
McDonald's those cookies?
Dude, you've never had
They're
McDonald's cookies?
good.
I don't think I have.
Okay, listen to me. You have got to go to McDonald's when you leave there and it's only $1 for 3 and get the cookies, but you have to eat them right away because if you let them sit, then they just get regular
Yeah, they're
cookies.
gooey
They're
cookies.
gooey.
They're gooey cookies.
Fresh out the oven,
I guess I'm
gooey.
going to McDonald's after this.
Dude, they're
Good.
amazing. They're amazing.
I didn't even know cookies were an option. Like, that blows my mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But has anybody had the thing where you order McDonald's on like DoorDash or something, and then it comes with like 2 pies
What?
that you didn't order?
No.
It's already drive-through. Why are you doing DoorDash for freaking drive-through? How lazy can you
Well,
be?
and plus,
Hi, Gina. My name is Chris. Nice to meet you.
and plus, you're not getting the hot fries like right out of the bag. Like, you have to take a handful of fries. Like, my fries, 50-50, they're going to make it home anyway. But you got to get them nice and hot by the time DoorDash gets them
that's
to you.
cute.
Dude,
Yeah.
one of the best things about ordering Burger King is you order fries and then you get the surprise onion ring.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
So-
oh my God.
although it's not as nice of a surprise when you've ordered breakfast and you've got your potato nuggets there that you're eating, and then all of a sudden there's a surprise onion ring, and you're like, that doesn't belong there.
That's from last night.
You know
They
what's
didn't
the
clean
worst,
the fryer, but I
though?
don't care.
That's been kicking been sitting in the fryer all night.
I hate going to like small town fast food joints like McDonald's in Genoa. McDonald's in Genoa is amazing, but hold on, let me finish. Because they don't have any bag fries because they're very neat and they put them all in the container and then they set them in the bag carefully.
Yeah.
And then you pull out the thing and you eat it, and then you go to reach in to get those last few fries that are in the bag that everybody has, and they don't have them because they made it into your container. So when they're gone out of your container, like when you go to the 2 that are the worst for that is Rossford by Penna, and then Genoa. Those 2 right there. There's never bag fries, and I want to tell them like you have to have bag fries. It's a law.
Go ahead, Jake.
Is it Five Guys that do the overflowing?
I was just going to say.
They ruin it.
Yeah.
Like, they
you
ruin
order
the
a
novelty of
small
the bag
yellow
fry.
bar.
Hold on. What, Tifo?
they ruin the novelty of the bag fry.
They
There
do it
are
on
more
purpose.
fries in the bag than there is in the cup.
They do it on
That's
purpose.
fine.
Oh my god, I want fries so bad. This is a trouble.
I've watched them
situation.
so they do the scoop into the cup, and then there's a different scoop they scoop straight into the bag on purpose. So they make
ruin the novelty.
Yeah, they make sure. Yeah, it used to be a bonus, but you take it for granted.
I'm for it. I'm not
Right.
opposed to it, but it's just like
it's fake. It's
but
fake.
I forget. Like I'll get there and I'll go, "Dude, what fry you want? Large," and you go.
It's like for four. That's like for 4 people.
Yeah, I could have fed a family of 8.
I know. Exactly. And the speaking of fries, what was I going to say? I was going to say something about fries. Oh, well, I don't remember. God, it was so important too. All right. Anyway, you guys, that's it.
Pretty much any place you go to and you see him taking the whole potato and going with it, you know it's going to be a good fry.
Yeah, you know it's going to be a good fry. Colleen doesn't.
Carnival fries.
Colleen doesn't like. Colleen doesn't
I
like
love how
the
they
hand
list
cut.
where the fry came from. Like it's
No.
being sacrificed. Like this fry is from Iowa.
Thank you, Iowa. All right, for Chris Tiefel, Jake Dickey, Southside Gina, Sugar from Mott's out of here. Damn.
She went to go get fries, dude.
She's that kid that's waiting by the door as the bell's about to ring.
Yes. She's already gone. All right, I'm Andrew Z. You guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great week. Oh, and thanks to my good friend Jonathan Steele as well for coming on and hanging out with us as well. See you guys.